Welcome. This is the youth ministry office. Why don't you come on in? This office is where many of the great youth ministry ideas come alive. It actually starts right here. When the stewardship committee had approached the staff about coming up with new ministry ideas for 2015, there were two ideas that really came to mind. The first being growth, and the second being student involvement. And I began to think about how we could really explore those opportunities for the students to really grow and the students to really be involved in the actual student ministry. And began to think, and there were two avenues or opportunities that I really wanted to look into or investigate. And the first being student leadership conferences or conferences for youth ministry that would allow the student ministry to invite adult leaders and student leaders to participate in a conference in the U.S. and to provide the funds for that so that we could go, and it would be a time and place where we could expand our understanding of what student ministry could look like in Centerville Presbyterian Church, or how we can better serve our community here. The second was an opportunity that was presented to our ministry while we were going through our missions month last March. We were talking about, we were brainstorming ideas of how we could provide funds for local missions or global missions in terms of giving or donating funds. And one of the opportunities that got presented to us was the possibility of having our own vending machine here in the building. And what the vending machine would serve as is it would serve as funds for those charities or organizations, but it would also involve student involvement in that the students would be involved or responsible for refilling the fuel, the vending machines, and providing ways to fund the actual stuff for the vending machines. And also, it would also give the students the opportunity to take those funds and really choose which organizations it would go to, or which local community outreaches we could use those funds for. And so those two things, they would be key in really being able to achieve those two ideas of growth and student involvement, but they would also require the involvement of our community in that they would need funding for both those opportunities, and that we would need funding for the vending machine itself, to purchase the vending machine, and we'd also need funding to send those student leaders and adult leaders to those conferences. And so we hope and pray that as I share this with you, that the Spirit would lead you to not only give, but also to pray for these two opportunities. So yeah, I hope that my time right now to share these things with you would really challenge you and encourage you to think and pray about these two new ministry ideas for the student ministry in 2015. Thank you.